Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This morning we're going over to south of town here to our summer pasture where we was looking at that well the other day, and we thought it wasn't keeping up very well, and we found out that it wasn't keeping up very well. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna pull that pump out. We think the pump is bad in that well. Then we're gonna put a new pump in it. We've got a pump here at the place that we're gonna swap it out for. So we're gonna hope that fixes the problem. This morning it's 50 degrees, and then it's supposed to only be like 72 degrees today and cloudy. There's a chance of rain tonight. It rained last night for the first time in a while, and it also hailed too. We got a ½ inch of rain out of the deal, but the hail was pretty interesting. It come down hard and fast, and it hailed for probably 15-20 minutes, and the whole ground was just covered in white. So that was quite the deal last night. Don't like to see that, but love to see the ½ inch of rain anyways. But there's another chance tonight, and there's a chance tomorrow too, so we're getting a little moisture, which is good. A little late season growing moisture. It's always good for us. So yeah, we're gonna run over there and fix that pump on that well. Hopefully it all goes smooth. Hopefully we've got everything we need in the pickup, and we'll see how it works. All right, guys, we just made it over here. First thing we're gonna do is get this well open and pull the old pump out. Then we'll have to do some things, put new hose clamps and stuff like that, and make sure the wiring's good, and then we'll drop the new pump down into the well. So this well that we're working on today is like it's 60 to 70 feet deep is how deep this well is, and we're hoping that putting this new pump in is going to help with the PSI that we get out of this pump, so that we can pump water up faster to that tank that we was working on this last video, where we put new concrete in it. So that tank we poured concrete in last weekend, it started leaking after we put the new concrete in it. So we thought, oh man, great, you know, because this is why we replaced it in the first place. So Dad put some of that Gorilla Glue on that concrete, and then it ended up sealing it up this time. So we're hoping, we got our fingers crossed, that now it's going to be all right, and that it won't leak no more, and that now once we get this new pump in, we'll get some pressure up to that tank so it fills faster for the cows. And then we'll be all set to go with that tank, hopefully. So we're going to get working on this, and I'll pick you guys up here in a little bit.
We'll grab on this and just tip it up that way. Don't step in the water. Oh, it does have a bit of gap. Okay. See, there's like a small curbing inside of this bigger curbing.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So when you put the pump in, you got to make sure you get inside that.
Yeah, it's like on this side.
Yeah.
This is part of the pump that's coming up too, so we're gonna put a wire around that so it's easier to hold on to in this loop, because once we take this loose, it's gonna have like 90 foot of rope and weight and pump on it. So we just want something that's easier to hold on to and to pull it out. Then this rope will come with the pump also. That rope's right onto the pump, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's tied right to the pump.
Just like the new one we're gonna put in.
Okay, so we'll come up. You'll have to go a little ways till we get to the splices in the wire. Then we'll unwire them, and then I'll keep pulling, and you'll just have to keep walking backwards with it.
It's coming there.
Is it?
I can't tell.
It'll come when it comes. It'll just come all at once, I think.
Yeah. And I really don't want to drop my glasses down there. Oh man. That's really in there. I got a stink bug.
Maybe we ain't gonna put a new pump in. What is it? bar. I'm hitting here, so I can't pry down. I wonder if we move this a little bit, or a little bit of a different angle, maybe here. Okay, yeah, I can pry a little more. There, it's coming.
Supposed to do that?
Hope so. I thought it would have came now.
I thought so too. We let that pressure off. It might be that, or the metal are wedged in too, then. You know, where the metal.
It's kind of a little V though, so once it starts up, it should come out.
It's coming more, isn't it? Or no? Oh, yeah. Holy cow. That's impressive.
Why did it start and not keep coming? Usually they just pop out once they come.
I think so.
Huh. I mean, it's almost out of there.
I know.
What's
holding it up?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Okay.
I think it's binding against the concrete there.
Oh, ow, 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 let it down. There we go. Sorry.
Okay. You can keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah.
You said okay. Stop.
Well, I thought the wire was coming. Hold on. Caught down here. Okay. Can you got it? How long do the wire and hit it? And we can pull it clear out. Hopefully the power's off, huh?
Huh?
Hopefully the power's off.
Yeah, just don't touch the wire.
Okay. Go slow. Okay. Okay, that's good.
Oh my god, there's a snake on it.
Oh, that's one of those weird kind of stuff. What?
There's a snake on it.
What?
I've seen one of those like this before.
Holy cow, I've never seen one of those.
So there's two different kinds of these. One's poisonous and one's not.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
yeah,
So that has to do with the color. Should look it up.
Let's not keep your hand by it then. How about that?
Okay.
So we just pulled that pump up, the rope that the pump's connected to, and there was a snake on it, and it was orange and white and black. Bailey got it on video, but yeah, I've never seen a snake like that. Dad said he's seen them before.
Not venomous or poisonous.
But apparently they're not venomous or poisonous, but we thought that they were.
Pipe off of here and then.
So you need a screwdriver?
Yeah, and then that torch. Then we'll see if the wire that's on that pump is long enough.
So this was the old pump that we had on that well over there where the solar panel pump is before we had the solar panel pump. So it still works. So we're just gonna swap it out for this one and hopefully it takes a place and does a better job than that old one we just pulled out. Tough stuff.
Should have brought.
They were in there like all last summer.
I know. This year's stuff in here though. No, let's see.
This year's stuff is different maintenance box than last year, huh?
Just what I've used so far and left in the pickup.
Never like trying to spread it open.
Yeah, that helps. wire.
Yeah, don't cut the wire. We'll really have a problem. Now I see why you wanted to bring a whole roll of electrical tape.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. I'm gonna melt this end of this one. Hopefully that deal ain't miserable to get back in that.
Yeah, I hope
that.
not.
I think the problem is that thing hits against the concrete
Yeah.
up there, kind of wedges.
Yeah.
Just one's at an angle. But got it in there one other time, so it should be able to go. Should have
Shouldn't be
some
too bad.
grease or something to put on there.
WD-40.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll get this put on to, this is the...
We got some stuff
This
tangled
is,
up here, guy.
Oh,
Oh, now it's really...
come this way.
Yeah. Good thing it rained last night.
Get it too hot to make it weak. Get a little just inside, I always go just a little bit.
Oh, there's some junk on the inside. Maybe we shouldn't put that on there.
Some mud or something. Huh?
Yeah.
Miss that. That's good. Nice. We each have our own, huh? You want to do this one? I'll do the other one. Well, I'm gonna tape this stuff all on. Go around a couple times, make sure you get it on there. I'll hit it right there by that deal, maybe, and then.
See.
Uh-oh.
Heck. Tape ain't sticking very good.
Yeah, it just sticks to itself mostly, I think, on the pipe. There you go. Okay, you hang on to that. Because then, so we got to kind of make sure it gets in that inside that smaller casing or whatever down there. Used to be like see those crossbars down in there, like the pressure tank set down in there. That's set on those, and the pressure switch is down there. And like I'd have to grandpa tie a rope around me, and I had to climb down in there and work on stuff. Okay, kind of a limited area where that's got to go right in there, doesn't it? Okay, there it went in there. Okay, get closer now, huh? So do you see, are you close enough to see where you gotta be a little bit now?
suppose by the time it's gotta be closer to the concrete.
Well, I can get it started at least, and then we should try to bend this pipe a little bit.
Started?
Well, it's don't let go of it, but
I'm not.
should almost tie that other rope to this so it doesn't. So it can't.
See that little wedge right there? That metal deal? Try to put that in that wedge so that this stays up here. It doesn't fall down into the water in the well.
Not a big idea now.
No, not really.
It's a heavy gunner.
No. I'm super strong.
Smelling. Got a junior high joke there.
Junior high joke. Double slip knot going on over there. Heck of a horse you're tying down.
It's a Boy Scout move.
Boy Scout move. Must have been an Eagle Scout.
I was never in Boy Scouts though.
So if we shake it and go down, will it kind of wiggle itself in there?
Well, it should. I mean, can you just push on it?
Yeah, I'll try.
That's what you gotta push, we don't want to drop it.
Right. But it started in there, hopefully, huh?
Yeah. I can't tell. I mean, is it back? Okay, we hook the wire up and
See if it works.
see if it runs. Huh? So the black and the red are the two powers, and then
Yeah, the green is ground.
there should, like, some pumps are 4 wires, so one, like, there'd be a neutral wire, but these are, I don't know how that. Anyway. You can just leave it there and we'll try it.
So now we got the new pump wired up, new pump in there. So we're gonna turn the power on, watch this little PSI gauge in the well right here, and hopefully it's working better than it was.
That's like the line coming from here. Okay, so I'll go turn that on. Let's see if it works.
It's up to 50, 45. Now it's up to 50. Now it's going up above 50.
Good. Gotta fill this pressure tank and stuff, so it takes a little bit. It's pumping up way faster than it did the other day.
Hopefully we fixed it then.
Yeah, let's see if it shuts off here.
Or if it explodes. Oh, yeah, okay.
Shouldn't be too big of an option. Oh, yeah, perfect.
65?
65. Open it up and let it start running in the tanks. There must have been something wrong with that, because if it's quick as this, I bet it took me 10 minutes the other day and it never did get up to shut off.
Really?
It's okay. I got thinking, I think there's splines in between the pump and the motor, like a little spline shaft.
Oh,
so maybe it's
okay.
getting wore and starting to slip.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Take it apart and see what it looks like.
Good, yeah. Alright, I'll get this wire.
Can you get new shafts for it, or is it just done?
Well, whatever side, you can get new pump or motor, you know.
Oh,
And you maybe can get a new shaft too.
whatever side's wore out.
Yeah. That's been in there a long time. I don't know if it's worth putting a new.
Don't pinch your fingers. we got that new pump in the well here. Turned the power back on after we got it hooked up. PSI gauge went up to 65, shut off at 65 like it's supposed to, so seems like everything's working. That old pump we took out was 20 years old, so almost as old as I am, so it's seen its days, and that pump has ran dry that well's ran dry. That pump's been in there pumping basically air, so it's seen its days. It's served its purpose for 20 years, so now we got a new pump in there. Hopefully it lasts another 20 years. But so yeah, I think that's got that new pump in there. So are we gonna run over and check that well over on Mike's? Or?
Oh, I was gonna go over to the solar pump and see. I'd like to turn the pressure up on that, and I couldn't figure out how to do it yesterday. So well, you smart kids are here, we can figure that out. Maybe.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to the solar panel pump now, try to turn the pressure up on it so we got even more water pressure up to the cows. So we just got over here to the solar panel pump, but we got this little Android phone that we bought from Walmart that has the app on it to do the solar panel pump, because it had to be an Android, but it's dead and we didn't think to plug it in when we left home, so now we're waiting for it to charge so it's got enough battery to turn it on and turn the PSI up on the pump, because we don't want to like turn the pump off to turn the PSI on and then phone dies and we can't turn the pump back on, so we want to make sure it's got enough battery before we start messing around with it.
See, here's where it shows. How do you think you change it then? You think you should be able to go, right?
Oh yeah, there you go, the input. Yeah.
Is this back? Oh, whoops.
No, that's a little different.
What? 40.
Or just, yeah, there you go. It's 40, not 4,000, right?
4.0.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll go 30. Hold on. It just will kick on if it's low.
Press save. There we go.
Yeah, that was easy, huh?
Didn't even have to FaceTime Cole. What the heck? Well, we got the PSI turned up. Wasn't as hard as we thought it was going to be. Just a couple buttons and enter it manually however you want it, and it's good to go. So we just got back to the home place here, and we got this old pump we took out of the well. We're going to tear it apart, split it in half here, and see what's wrong with it, why it wasn't working right. So hopefully that'll give us some answers, and maybe we can buy a part and fix it, or maybe it's just done for and it's seen its better days. We don't know yet. So we're going to tear it apart and see what was wrong with it. So this is the pump and this is the motor, and then so the motor, there's a little spline shaft in there. This little guy right here, that's a little spline shaft that fits into this, and so the motor is what drives the pump, and then it sucks water in right through this gap right here that my finger's in. Those gaps right there is where it sucks the water in. So when we took apart the old one we just took out of the well, the pump was bad. So this is the old pump that we disassembled there. So the pump was bad, and we had this old pump laying around that's been laying around for a long time. So we kind of, we just put the motor, because we think the motor's good, we put it on this pump here. So now we're going to try that. It's probably not the best setup, but if we ever needed something temporary just for a couple days, we could use this if it works. So it's definitely not a permanent fix, but might as well get some good use out of the motor if it's still good. And this pump, we didn't have no use for it other than now, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna fill this tub with water here, this little water tank, then hook this wire up and see if it'll pump water or not. But so we put that old pump together with one of the old pumps we had here. We put the motor from the old pump on a pump that we had here at home, and it worked when we tried it in this little water tank here, so that's good. So we got a backup little pump if you ever need a temporary fix in a well or something like that. So that's good to see anyways. At least we can get some more use out of that motor, because it still seems to work and it still seems to be good, so that's always good to see. So yeah, so last night, that hailstorm I previously mentioned, I got a clip of it on my phone, so I'll put that in this video here so you guys can take a quick look at that hailstorm. It was quite the deal that come through last night. So yeah, but we're getting really close to 400 subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like the videos. We really appreciate each and every single one of our viewers. It really means a lot to us when you guys comment and we can reply and have a quick conversation with you in the comments. That's always nice to see. So yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below. Don't hesitate to comment. We'll respond and we'll answer it to the best of our abilities. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because 400 subscribers is so close and we're almost there. So just push us over that little limit there. It'd be pretty cool. So yeah, but with that, I think that's just gonna do it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.